women's basketball matchup between the visiting MSVU Mystics and your Allison Mounties. Now announcing your starting lineup for tonight's game, starting with the visiting Mystics. Number 10, Nalini Mara. Number 11, Amanda Piercy. Number 12, Ashley Marshall. Number 14, Gwen Ettinger O'Leary. Number 33, Nikki Arsenal. The head coach for the Mystics is Mark Forward. And now presenting the starting lineup for your Mount Allison Mounties. Number 6, Lauren Berlin. Number 7, Emily Bouchard. Number 13, Reese Nowland. Number 14, Danielle Alexander. And number 22, Julian Bunker. The head coach for your Mount Allison Mounties is Thomas Stamar. At this time, I ask you all please rise and remove any headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the newly renovated McCormick Gymnasium at Mount Allison University in Sackville. You're watching ACAA TV. It is women's basketball action featuring the visiting Mount St. Vincent University Mystics and the host Mount Allison University Mounties. Hi, I'm Steve Ridlington. Welcome to our broadcast. And what an absolutely stunning new facility here for the Mounties to call home. Action is underway. Ball is prevented. We've got possession to the Mystics. Let's tell you that the Mystics are running from the right to the left of the device you're watching this game on, or at least, and the Mount Allison Mounties, of course, going back the other way, left to right. This is the veteran Nikki Arsenault. Arsenault in under to number 11, that is Piercy. Piercy with it on the outside. Piercy looking, gets it in under to number 14. Ettinger O'Leary. O'Leary up, down, foul. She is fouled on the way in. 6 white is called on the foul. That is Lauren Furlong, the veteran. Number 14, Ettinger O'Leary, goes to the line. Yes, drops the first point, first score. We have no stats. This is both teams' first game of the season. Nothing to tell you about in terms of shooting percentage. She's 100% so far. And stays that way. 2-point lead on free throws for Mount St. Vincent. Here is number 13. That is Reese Nowlin, the veteran. She was Rookie of the Year in 21-22, and in the same year, a second-team All-Star out of Miramichi, New Brunswick. Pass down to Marshall. Going around the perimeter, this is Edinger O'Leary in under to Maharaj. Ball out of bounds, possession to the Mounties. Thanks so much for being with us here on ACAA TV. To the Mumfords out west, hello again, and join us at Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Mystics Nation, Mountie Nation, love to hear from you. Shout outs, who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from. That's Mounties TV at MTA.ca. 8:58 to go in the first quarter. Slim 2-point lead for the Mystics. Ball inbound by Lauren Furlong, the veteran, a fourth-year player out of Amherst-NS. Go around the perimeter. Nowlin, won't go, but rebound, quality rebound there. Stepped over the line. One step over the line, as the old song goes. That was Danielle Alexander. Ball will be inbounded. Here come the Mystics. Edinger O'Leary down the left side, looking for a way in. Intercepted, and Alexander up. Alexander, nice layup off the plexi and down. All tied up 2-2 with 8:31 and the clock counting. And Nikki Arsenault, she was a first-team All-Star back in the 2019-2020 season. So she will add some veteran experience here. Ball up, ball down. Edinger O'Leary drops the bucket. Takes the deuce, 4-2 Mystics. Nowlin down the right side. Nowlin looking. Nowlin heads up play. Nowlin pivots, turns, stops over the top. This is Mumford. Mumford looking. Mumford up. Mumford no. And Edinger O'Leary back the other way. These teams have played one game. Oh, great one. It's a Très bien on that shot. Just going to say that these teams have actually played a game against each other. It was at the Ken Gould tournament at St. Thomas back on the 14th. And it was a victory for the Mounties, 71-51. Ball can't drop, 7-2, 5-point margin to the Mystics. Here they come. Edinger O'Leary, right side. Looking for a way in, guarded tightly Maharaj. Maharaj with it, Maharaj, long shot, Maharaj, no. Bucket won't drop, little Saran on the rim at the moment, but here comes Bouchard. Emily Bouchard out of Timmins, Ontario. Welcome, Northern Ontario, if you're checking us out this afternoon. An unnaturally warm and pleasant day here in the Maritimes for this time of the year. It's in the mid to high teens, a sunny one. Substitution for Mount St. Vincent, Mena McCabe. First year out of Charlottetown, 5'11". She's into the ball game and making her influence felt right now. This is number 11, Piercy. Piercy driving, Piercy guarded. Piercy in, up, out. It will be. We've got a substitution coming in for the Mounties, Simar and Mitchell, as Alexander and Nowlin come out. Ball being inbounded by number 11, Piercy. Piercy gets it across. This is Marshall. Marshall in under to McCabe. Whistle blown. Got a push. Mitchell's first, team second for the Mounties. Ball being inbounded by Piercy. Piercy looking, finds a target in Arsenault. Nikki Arsenault in the paint, double. Oh yeah. And Marshall comes out, and Victoria Strickland, the freshman out of St. John's, Newfoundland, 5'9", or check that, she's a third year, she's a forward. This is Bouchard. Bouchard Bouchard up, Bouchard no, off the rim. Mumford with the rebound. And nice drop, it's a tray. Furlong drops the triple. And here come Mount St. Vincent, long distance. Yes, see one, play one. And it is back to 5, the spread. Furlong looking for an outlet, finds it in number 10, Samar. Samar with it down the middle, across through to Big Crest. And here's number 12, up, number 12, no. Number 12 gets the rebound, loses the handle, comes to Ettinger, O'Leary with the shot, no, right, and rebound to Mitchell. Mounties. Bouchard down the middle, Bouchard look. Statue of Liberty shot by Bouchard comes up for naught. Here's Arsenault. 5:09 left in the first quarter. Ettinger O'Leary finds Piercy. Piercy looking. Piercy well covered. 7 on the shot clock. Bod up. Down goes the bucket. Deuce is good. 12-5. Margin stretches to 7. Lead pass. Here is Furlong. Furlong in under Samar. Possession to Mount St. Vincent. Furlong out, Feasby in for the Mounties. Number 7, Hannah Fuller in for the Mount, as is Maharaj. Finds McCabe. Here's Strickland. That is Piercy now. Piercy in under to number 20, McCabe. McCabe with it. McCabe in the paint. McCabe looking. McCabe up. McCabe is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Got the block. 3rd team foul. Ball is up. Ball is down. Free. Bouchard took the foul. 50% from the line. Mumford across to Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby guarded by Strickland. Feasby in under. There is a number 12. That is Mitchell. Mitchell drops the deuce. No, check it. It was indeed a tray. 4:08 remaining in the first. Number 7 with it now is Fuller. Fuller in traffic. Fuller, McCabe. Ball grabbed there by Mitchell. Here come the Mounties. Bouchard looking. Bouchard striving for a way in. Quick give to Mitchell. Mitchell to Mumford. Mumford around to Feasby. Feasby up. Feasby no. Rebound. Last to touch it will be Simar. Possession to the Mount. Ettinger O'Leary back in, and number 22 is out there now as well, Jenna Matheson. She's a first-year 6-footer out of Halifax, NS. And number 15 is in for the Mounties. That's Addison Martin. She's a first-year player out of Moncton. This is Fuller. Fuller with it. Fuller 7-on-7. Maharaj looking. Maharaj driving in the paint. Maharaj. Whistle. Ten is called on the block. Bouchard comes out. Nowlin goes in for the Mounties. Possession. It is 13-8 now with 3:29 left in the first quarter. Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Join our broadcast. Who are you cheering for? Where are you cheering from? Oh, long distance. Maharaj picks up the rebound. Maharaj up. Maharaj down. Gets the deuce. Quality play there from number 10. Feasby looking. Feasby needs an outlet. Finds it. Oh, great grab there by Amelia Mitchell. 15 up, 15 no. Rebound Mitchell. It's a fan of fingers there as there were about 3 or 4 hands. All right, ball will be inbounded by Nowlin out of the Miramichi. Nowlin looking, Nowlin finds Mitchell. Mitchell drives, Mitchell in the paint, Mitchell to Nowlin, Nowlin in, Nowlin swerves. Two with the block, that was Samia Amadou. Amadou is a second year out of Moncton, New Brunswick, 5'9". Nowlin will adjust the laces, 2:59, 15-8, spread is 7. Nowlin in under. That's Feasby. Feasby. 15 looking. 15 in a crowd. Fouled on the way in. Let's see who is the perpetrator. All right. Amadou called once again her second, team second. This is number 15, Martin, at the line. Nothing but Twine. Closes the gap to 6. No, rolls away. They fight for it. Down they go. Mitchell, jump ball. Who's got the arrow? The Mounties. Marshall in, Arsenault in for the Mount. That is Mount St. Vincent as opposed to Mount Allison. You're watching ACAA TV. I'm Steve Ridlington, Ian Allen. Great shot, a tray. Closes the gap, 15-12 now. Arsenault with it, Arsenault looking. Arsenault, there's 15 and counting, into Maharaj. Maharaj with it, in under. Nowlin with the interception, 2:27 to play. This is McCormick Gym. Down they go. Traffic, no, won't go. Maharaj picks up the rebound. Down she goes. Zigs and zags. Here's Arsenault in. Arsenault, no. Feasby with it. Breakout speed. Feasby slows it down. Wait for the troops. And here's Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby outside the big ring. Mitchell in under. This is Martin. Yeah, oh no. Took a long time to decide, but no, did not drop. 1:50 left, 3 points to spread. And picked up there by Addison Martin. Foul on the play. Blue 12 with the push. That is Ashley Marshall. Her first, team third. Nowlin looking for targets for inbounding the ball. Feasby is there. Feasby, tight defense. Edinger O'Leary grabs the ball, gets it ahead to Marshall. Long shot, no. Martin with it for the Mounties. Martin to Nowlin. Nowlin looking. 17 on the possession clock. That's Feasby in traffic. Edinger with the steal. Edinger down. Let's see. Foul is called. Go to the line for 2. White 4 with the push. That is Feasby. Her first, team 5th, so bonus in place now for the Mystics. Edinger O'Leary up, and down it goes. A wobble and in. 4 points to spread, 16-12, 1:12 left. Edinger O'Leary. First game up for both these teams. No stats to talk about beyond what we create ourselves and what we see as both teams are in their first match of the new season. Martin in traffic. Martin up. Martin fouled on the way in. She'll go to the line. 15 with the push. Check that, no 15. 13 it was indeed. That is Straker. Her first, team fourth. Martin to shoot. Drops it. 2 points to spread now, 16-14. This is Nikki Arsenault. Arsenault back with the program. And this is Maharaj. Maharaj looking. Maharaj finds Edinger O'Leary. Top of the clock, 7 seconds left. 13 with it. That is Straker. Possession. Possession to the Mystics. 36.6 on the clock. Left in the quarter. Yep.
Yeah, there's just 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
All right, and there it is. Fancy dancy backboards, Ian. Yep.
Yep, they light up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah. All right. The gym is fantastic. A $5.5 million restoration project. Everything new from the inside out. And players love the new suspended floor and the quality amazing. What an effort there by Martin. All tied up, all tied up. Possession, Edinger O'Leary to Arsenault. Arsenault looking. Arsenault will take it in herself. Arsenault up, Arsenault down. And talk about mature poise. Arsenault up and down. 4 points. 4 points in a matter of seconds. Ian Allen, your thoughts on that first quarter?
Mount Allison started a little slow, just probably guessing just opening game jitters at home. To settle down, you have leveled things up. These teams are going to match up really well against each other all season long. You get players like Nikki Arsenault, who's a veteran player, and she's going to be in your face all over the court. Doesn't matter which way the ball is going. It just keeps the intensity of the game up. And both these teams are both ones that will, if they decide to put pressure on up in the front, defensive pressure up in the front court, there's hardly anybody in the league that can play with them at that stage.
Thank you very much, Ian. Ian Allen is our technical producer and analyst this afternoon. Here's an inbound message from Michel and Sylvain Simard, wishing the Mounties an amazing home opener, cheering on our favorite Caitlin Simard. That is Michel and Sylvain Simard. And great to have you with us from Timmins, Ontario. Meilleurs soins nos compatriotes du Ontario du Nord. Michel and Sylvain Simard are on board, cheering for the Mounties. Hey, Jerry, great to hear from you. Thanks for helping out Jerry Mumford. We're back, and great to have you with us. And number 22 playing an awesome game for the Mounties. Hey, Amanda Mumford is cheering on Emily from England this afternoon. From the Mumfords and the Sheriffs, cheering on Jillian from England. And that's the Mumfords and the Sheriffs. We've got overseas visitors on board this afternoon. Thank you very much. I'm assuming, let me see, probably late supper as you watch B-ball. What can I say? Enjoy it. Thank you so much for being with us from across the pond. Thanks, guys. Easy as that to join us on Mounties TV at mta.ca, Mounties TV at mta.ca. 20-16 is the score in that first quarter. A quality matchup for sure. As I said, these teams have played each other once. They played at the Ken Gould tournament a couple of weeks back at St. Thomas, and the Mounties came out victorious in their only encounter in that event, 71-51. So we'll look for some quality activity. Conference champions 4 of the last 5 seasons, with no event in 2020, 2021 due to the pandemic, but you got a quality club in the Mystics. They have held the championship for the last 5 seasons, I believe. And the last team before their reign were the Mount Allison University Mounties. And fans last year might remember the tremendous season the Mounties had. They were in fact ranked number 1 in the nation going into the Atlantics, but they were defeated in the Atlantic final by these Mystics. So Long time rivalry, time count, and it is possession two of the Mounties.
Yeah, and they've got 24 seconds to get that shot off and have the ball hit the rim. If the shot's off and buzzer goes and then hits the rim, play keeps right on going. That one overshot a little bit, didn't make contact with the rim, so the referees blew it down.
All right, here is number 21, a new insert. That's Haley Hempel. Furlong is there. Furlong looking. Furlong up. Furlong no. Rebound Mumford. Jerry, look at that. Awesome. Ball in and goes to the line for dessert, Jerry Mumford. 9:09 to play. 2 points to margin. This is going to be a barn burner, as Ian Allen has said. Mumford to the line. And she makes no mistake. It is a 1-point gap now. And here comes Nikki Arsenault. Arsenault in, Arsenault up. Mumford to Hempel. Hempel looking for an outlet, finds it in Bouchard. Bouchard up, no, off the rim, comes down to Piercy. Piercy takes the ball coast to coast. She's got an outlet, finds it in Marshall. Marshall heads down, Marshall with it. Marshall to Arsenault. Arsenault looking. And Arsenault, we've got a foul. She'll go to the line for 2. 7 is called, that is Bouchard. And Arsenault will go to the line. Feasby in, and Bouchard comes out. Number 12 is in, that is Marshall. We talked about her already. Let's watch Arsenault from the line. Yes. It's a good one on that first one. She'll go for the double. Let's watch. Ball up. Yes. Number 20 is in. That's Emma Roberts for the Mounties, newly inserted. Here's Furlong. Furlong looking. Furlong. Wow, great grab out over, but she was in. Ball up, ball down. Quality play there from Emma Roberts. Second year out of Truro. We got a timeout, Ian.
Yeah, Coach Mark Forward isn't really happy with how things are progressing. Mount A seems to be taking control of the play a bit more. That's not something he wants to let settle in and stay in that pattern. So he's basically, let's break this up, take a breath, reset, and get back out there and do what they were doing for the first, probably for the first eight or 9 minutes of that first quarter.
Right on, Ian. This is not the first game of the season in the loop. That happened last night in Fredericton. St. Thomas Tommies 69, UNBSJ Seawolves 35. So St. Thomas has the honor of the first win in the season, 69-35 over the UNBSJ Seawolves. That game took place last night in Fredericton. Yep. The other game in today at least, simultaneous to this one, Kings is at UNBSJ in St. John this afternoon.
Yeah, UNBSJ is going to have a tough season. They're very short on, they're very short bench. They don't have a lot of depth. St. Thomas, that score from last night is pretty indicative of what's going to happen for a lot of UNBSJ's games. And St. Thomas is probably going to be top 3. Just looking at things, they'll be in the run along with Mount Allison and Mount St. Vincent for trying to figure out top playoff positions.
Right on, and here play back underway. It will be a possession to the Mystics. Number 25, Strickland, will get the ball. She's guarded closely there by Roberts. 1 point spread, 22-21 with 8:16 left in the second quarter. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen is on board as well this afternoon. You're watching ACAA TV. Marshall with it. Number 20, McCabe, is fouled on the way in. That is Mumford, I believe. 2-2, Mumford with the chop, her first, team second. And let's see, McCabe showed us some quality shots earlier in the game.
Number 20, McCabe.
She's good on the first. Let's see what happens on the second. No. Rebound, Furlong. Furlong streaks down through, looking, finds a Roberts. Roberts up, Roberts no, Roberts rebound. And they go down with the ball as Haley Hempel, jump ball, possession to the Mounties. Scrubber Patrol, very attentive this afternoon.
It's nice to see that, be able to have that little service out there, because it means it gives the floor less chance of getting slippery and players injuring themselves later on in the game.
Furlong looking for an outlet, finds it. Here's Mumford. Mumford heavy going. Mumford no, but she's fouled, Jerry, and she'll go to the line once again.
Yeah, she did an excellent job at that point. Once she got the inside position, stepping into the key, and then just drove right down in between the two defenders to slash to the net, and they had no choice.
Nice backspin, nice backspin. Got some Jillian fans in the crowd. Mumford will go for a pair, and no. Rebounds out in a tangle.
Jump ball.
All right, ball will go to Arsenault. Substitution.
Number 14.
Edinger O'Leary is back in, so is Hannah Fuller. Edinger O'Leary will inbound the ball. She'll be tightly covered by Mumford. There's the ball to Fuller. Fuller brings it almost ready to cross. She crosses into Mount A territory. Spin move. Roberts is there on the shadow.
Little too much defensive pressure there. If you're allowed to go in, you basically try and keep the player from moving, turning with the ball.
Yep.
But as soon as you start making full body contact like that, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be called.
All right. 21's first. That's Hempel's first, team third. Edinger O'Leary looking for a way in. Stepped in, stepped out, Ian, and possession to the Mounties. Looks like Furlong will inbound it. 23-22 is the score. Mumford down the middle. Mumford. Roberts inside. Roberts, oh my. Roberts fouled on the way in, but you had to like that zigzag move by number 20.
Yeah, change of direction like that is actually, it gives the advantage to that offensive player if they can pull it off cleanly. And it just gives them that little extra room to be able to get a shot off and in, like, even if it doesn't happen to go in like that time. Just checking our YouTube channel, we actually have Scott Newberry is watching from Yellowknife and says, "Go Lily Newberry and Taya Stracker." And also Andrea Litzenberger is cheering on Katie Feasby and Jillian Mumford.
Excellent, Ian. Thanks for that. There's a quality from the charity stripe for Emma Roberts as she drops it. We're all tied up, Ian. This one, the drama gets better as this game advances. And she does it again. No touch of string there. It was pure cylinder. Here we come. Back we go. Number 5 is in the game. A quality player is Kizadra Smith. She's a first year out of North Preston. Smith draws the foul, her first, team 4th. Feasby to the line, Feasby up, Feasby, yes. Kind of makes it exciting when the ball says, will I, won't I, will I, okay. And down it comes. Mounties have the lead, Ian Allen, the lead, the first time we've said that this game. And the ball is to Smith. Smith. Edinger O'Leary will slow things down, looking for a way in, lets her troops get in position, sets up the set play, and this is Edinger O'Leary. Ball out. Gabar thought possession might have been for the Mounties. Thomas Gabar, the new coach here, not new to the program. Nowlin comes in and Hempel comes out. Great to get to Nowlin in there with that veteran presence. And this is number 20, McCabe. McCabe up, no. Feasby with the rebound to Mumford. Mumford ahead, intercepted by Edinger O'Leary. She gets it to Piercy. Piercy's pocket is picked by Feasby. Furlong, no. Feasby rebound, no. Won't drop, and back come the Mount. Mystics trail by 2 right now, 25-23 with 6:18 left in the second quarter. They'll go around the perimeter. Edinger O'Leary back off the rim, fighting for it. McCabe up. Smith up, no. Quality rebound from Mumford. Feasby down at speed. Feasby looking, Feasby driving, Feasby in the key, loses the handle. Edinger O'Leary comes up with it, long pass. This is Piercy. Piercy in traffic, Piercy up, Piercy drops the deuce. We're tied with 5:43 and time counting. Nowlin back the other way, Nowlin to Furlong, Furlong up, Furlong no. Edinger O'Leary with the rebound. She'll try to settle things down in the middle, gets it to Smith on the left side. Smith out of North Preston NS, she's a freshman. 5:26 and possession tightly in the hands of the Mystics. Piercy driving, Piercy looking, Piercy up, no. Mumford rebound. Mumford. Offensive foul. Little bit of the elbow. In hockey, en français, we call it donner un coup de coude. A little touch of elbowing there. 5-12. Well, that is Mumford's second, team fourth. Ian Allen nodded at 25. The barn will burn, I think, this afternoon in this one.
Oh, it's going to be a good ball game. I was a little surprised by the spread, by Mount stepping out in that early lead, but then Mount A came back, and I think from this point forward, it's going to be back and forth for the entire game.
Feasby tight on Edinger O'Leary, and a hard-fought bucket there for the deuce. 27-25. Mounties take possession. Great crowd in here. I would say we're at about 60% capacity. Quality turnout. It's a beautiful autumn afternoon here in the Central Maritimes. 4:51, unseasonably warm in the low to mid-teens, or mid to high teens more correctly. Good effort there. And that is timeout. Mount St. Vincent has the lead once again, Ian.
Yeah, and this time it's Tom Skavar, who the Mount A coach just wants a chance to get his girls to settle down, because Mount's starting to run out. Their top five, like the top five the 5 starters for each team it's going to be really evenly matched. They'll go runs back and forth for sure. I think from what I've seen so far, Mount A appears to have a little bit more depth. Both teams have a number of first and second year players who are showing well on the floor already and will be great contributors to the game during the season.
All right, thank you, Ian. José Belanger is cheering on Emily Bouchard and the team from Timmins. That's José and Rock. So José Belanger, welcome aboard our broadcast, cheering on from Timmins, Ontario, cheering for the Mounties. Thanks for being with us here on our broadcast.
Yeah. And just a couple little quick ones back from our YouTube chat line. Michelle Doyle says, "Let's go Mystics." Denny Mazarol, "Go Mountie." Kate Glenn, "Let's go MSVU." Hi, Michelle. And Denny Mazarol is Denny Mazarol again, just go, way to go Mount A. He's just making sure we get where he's coming from.
And Becky Feasby's on board as well. Becky Feasby watching the game with the Whitefish 5 from Montana. All right, Prairie Girl Flowers, Becky Feasby watching the game from Whitefish 5 from Montana today. Thanks so much, Becky. Great to be sharing the game with you folks, and it's a good one. Mounties driving. Samar gets to Furlong. Here's Nowlin. Nowlin driving. Nowlin in. Nowlin up. Nowlin down for the bucket. 2 points to spread. All right. That is number 12, Marshall. She will relieve number 7, Fuller. And back they come. Okay. They reset the shot clock to 23. I'd like to remind you there is a men's game coming up at 4 o'clock Atlantic or thereabouts. And Tyler Vincent will have the call for you as the men Mounties face the men Mystics. 4:15 left in the second quarter. Mystics up by 2 on the Mounties. All right. Furlong looking for the inbound, looking for a way. She gets it to Nowlin across the court. Nowlin guarded by Arsenault. Nowlin over to Feasby. Feasby to Furlong. Furlong up. No, short on the tray attempt. Galen, our photographer, gets a strong touch there in. Great defensive play. Okay, let's just review Mount Allison, or the Mystics game experience coming into the regular season. They had a 70-68 win over St. Thomas. They lost to these Mounties at the Ken Gould in Fredericton, and they defeated Holland 70-68. That's the sum of their preseason experience. For the Mounties did some traveling. They were at Slam Quebec Fall Classic in Montreal. They lost 56-46 to Vanier College. They lost 65-53 to Dawson at that event. There was an independent exhibition game against Fanshawe. That's a school out of southern Ontario, I believe, the London area.
London, Ontario,
yep.
Yes.
And the Mounties took a 65-54 win over Fanshawe. And then at the Ken Gould at St. Thomas, the Mounties defeated Holland 70-66. They defeated Mount St. Vincent 71-51, and then lost in the tournament final 70-63 to the Tommies. So both teams have had some good luck, some not so good luck, and they are revved and ready for this one.
Yeah, well, those two games in Montreal against Dawson and Vanier are against two teams out RSEQ who will be in the playoff hunt for sure. Might not be the top teams coming out of Quebec at the end of the season, but they will definitely have a voice in what's going to happen.
All right. The Mounties take possession. Just by way of some exciting things happening in the future, Ian, the men's Mounties will be participants as hosts, and they would like to have a higher status than that. But in March of 2024, Mount Allison will host the CCAA Men's National Championship. So that's an exciting event to look forward to.
That is correct. Dates on that are March 13th to 16th. We held a similar event for the women's back in 2018. That event went well. We're hoping for the same kind of results. And the organizing committee has been putting in a lot of hours over the last several months already, trying to get ready for the tournament.
Maharaj with it. Thank you, Ian. Maharaj up, down, no, short. Martin. Feasby got that was Martin. Edinger O'Leary, 14 with the chop. Okay, Mounties are going into bonus with 3:26 left. That is Edinger O'Leary's first, but it is the team fifth. Martin to the line. Well done. She has shown well from the charity stripe thus far in this game.
Yeah, first year player out of Moncton, New Brunswick.
She's tied it. And here comes Arsenault. Arsenault with it. Arsenault driving. Arsenault looking. Maharaj up. Maharaj gets the ducket, and here they come. Nowlin. My goodness, what a pileup. Bodies everywhere. Ref on that side saw something. White 13 with a hold. Interesting.
There we go. We just had an adjustment on that call. It was actually foul was on 12 of Mount St. Vincent.
Yep.
That would be Marshall. I was wondering a little bit because I saw that contact happen, and then I think there was some contact shortly after that because just the follow through on things, which is probably what they were. You might just made a mistake and called the second one first.
All right. Okay, so bonus to the line, and Nowlin just got the first. There's the second. Ian Allen, we are tied once again.
That's going to be a common statement during this game, I think.
Yeah, Marshall is taken to the bench. She's got 3 fouls to this point, so they'll want to save her. 31-31. Maharaj with it. Maharaj to Edinger O'Leary on the right side. In under. McCabe looking. Martin is there. Foul. She'll go to the line for 2. 15 White with the push. Man, you know, it's possible that these visits to the charity stripe are going to end up being the difference between these very equally matched teams.
Could be quite easily, but it's also going to determine what players might not be available for the last few minutes of the game, too.
Exactly. McCabe sinks the first. McCabe. No. Arsenault in under. McCabe. She'll go to Maharaj. Maharaj with it. Maharaj goes to Edinger O'Leary. Samar has tight coverage on her. In under. Maharaj. Quality shot under pressure from number 10 of the Mystics. Mystics lead now at 3. Nowlin is there. Nowlin looking. Nowlin driving. Nowlin up. Nowlin down. Yes! Got the deuce. Margin at 1. 2:24 to play in the second quarter. Edinger O'Leary guarded by Bouchard. Voilà les amis de Timmins. Bouchard au travail. Here is Edinger O'Leary driving in the paint. Looking up, down, drops to deuce. There is number 14 lead pass and long. That is number Furlong, at least, was trying her level best. Ball's going to be inbounded by Piercy. Piercy has had a lot of minutes, Ian, out there in this one. 153 lead for the Mystics, 36-33. And they are pressuring once again in the Mountie zone. I'm Steve Ridlington, Ian Allen on board as well. Piercy looking, Piercy up. And that is Danielle Alexander. Alexander to Bouchard. Bouchard in under. Ball up, Samar. Samar to Furlong. Furlong, no. And they can't save it. Possession to Mount St. Vincent. 1:25 to play. Substitution. Roberts is back. Furlong is out. 13 comes off the court. That is Straker. Maharaj will inbound. Maharaj finds Arsenault. Arsenault to Piercy. Piercy in the paint. Piercy looking. Long distance from, no. Travel. A little upset there from Alexander, who I suspect felt that she was being jostled just a tad. We've got a foul on 15. Interesting. No 15 on the floor. That was okay. Samar has it for the Mounties. Samar looking, finds Nowlin. Nowlin with it. Nowlin driving. Nowlin to Bouchard. Bouchard, she of the electric sneakers. In under, ball up, ball no, won't drop. Rebounded there, Strickland has it. Ball comes down, this is Piercy. Piercy in under, Piercy looking. McCabe, shot and no, won't drop. And quality follow-up there by Maharaj. 38-33, 32 seconds and counting. Mounties are spinning their wheels just a tad here in the late going. Bouchard looking, Bouchard. Long one and short, and rebound is knocked out, and possession to the Mystics. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Feasby comes in, Bouchard comes out.
Yeah, there was a change of possession. That 8 seconds should be getting reset. Actually, yeah, it would have been reset to 24 since we have 18 left in the quarter. Shot clock is now off.
Possession stays with the Mystics. Crowd getting things getting a little more intense. 16.9 left in the half. Arsenault to Piercy. Piercy has been an iron woman. I would think that her minutes on the court have been very strong. McCabe in under, Maharaj, no. Rebound. And there is the end of the second quarter, the end of the half. Coach Forward is intensely discussing with the referee. Not that he's ever been known for strong emotions, Ian.
No, but he's definitely willing to voice his opinion on contact that may or may not have been called.
And Forward is one of the strongest and most recognized of top-notch coaches in the loop. He's had multitudinous Coach of the Year awards, so he knows his game.
Yeah, he sort of got broken into the game. He played for Mount St. Vincent as a player for men's, and then he wound up helping Rick Plato coach the men's team. And then there was an incident back at Mount St. Vincent, just sudden passing a number of years ago of Derek McDermott, who was coaching the women's team, and Mark was asked to step over and take over the reins as head coach for the women's team, and has been there since.
And the rest is history, and what a colorful and fulfilling history it's been. Ian Allen, a quality first half and suggesting some exciting b-ball to come. You're watching ACAA TV from McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville. I'm Steve Ridlington for Ian Allen. We're going to take a little break. Remember, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Reach out. Mystic Nation, Mountie Nation, we'd be glad to hear from you. We'll see you in about 13 minutes here on ACAA TV at the half on Mount St. Vincent University Mystics 38, Mount Allison Mounties 33 at least. See you soon. Hello, everyone. Yours truly, Steve Ridlington. We are back with you at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville, New Brunswick for this ACAA women's basketball game featuring the visiting Mount St. Vincent University Mystics and the Mount Allison University Mounties. And we are underway. The Mounties will run from the right to the left of the screen devices where you're watching this one. And the Mount St. Vincent Mystics will come back the other way. Off the knee and out, it will be inbounded by Bouchard of the Mounties as the Mounties trail by 5. Long up, long short. Rebound Maharaj. Maharaj bringing it down for MSVU. Edinger O'Leary in control. Maharaj looking, driving, in the key, up, down, no. Mumford with the rebound. Guarded by Arsenault. Maharaj with it. Arsenault has it. Arsenault, the veteran. Veteran up, veteran down, gets the bucket. Margin stretches to 7, 40-33. Halftime score in the other game being played this afternoon at UNBSJ in St. John. Kings College Blue Devils 41, UNBSJ Seawolves 25. So under pressure there, UNBSJ. Here is Piercy. We called her the Iron Lady for the minutes that she had in the first, and she's back out there for more. Edinger O'Leary, 9 seconds on the clock, 9 seconds. Down they come. Here is Alexander. Alexander on the way to the basket, stops, up, layup, no, rebound, gets it up, down, and she'll get top marks for hard work on that play. 2 points are good. Margin at 5 now, and here come the Mystics. Piercy to Arsenault. Arsenault, no, won't go. Maharaj picks up the rebound in the paint. Up, down, drops the deuce. 42-35, margin back at 7. Bouchard to Nowlin. All right, Nowlin, little
little bit of confusion in the backcourt between Nowlin and Bouchard. I think they're just trying to make sure from this point forward they'll both be on the same page when they're moving the ball up.
Inbounded, here's Arsenault, Maharaj in, guarded by Mumford. Mumford, no. Mumford, quality work there as she gets the rebound. Here's Nowlin. Nowlin driving down the center. Nowlin going coast to coast. Nowlin up, Nowlin down. Nowlin. Here's Furlong. Furlong to Mumford. Mumford up, Mumford no. Rebound, yes. Rebound to Mitchell, and she gets the deuce. Justin Smith, our man on the PA here, as the Mystics. Piercy drops a bucket. Mounties trying to narrow the gap, but it's still at 7 as Bouchard comes down the right side. Bouchard tries to thread the needle. She finds Nowlin. Nowlin in under. Mitchell, Mumford up, Mumford down. There's 2. This is Piercy. Piercy to Marshall. Marshall to Maharaj. Maharaj looking. Back to Piercy. Piercy in under, waiting. Marshall. She'll go to Arsenault. Arsenault driving. Arsenault looking. Arsenault in under. Piercy. Pass. One step over the line, says the ref. Possession to the Mounties. McCabe comes in and Fuller comes in. Edinger O'Leary and Marshall come out for the Mystics. Bouchard. Bouchard looking, Bouchard moving, Bouchard finds Mumford. Mumford to Furlong. Furlong looking, Bouchard is there. Bouchard back to Furlong. Furlong up, Furlong no. Mumford with the rebound. Furlong goes up. There's a tangle of traffic, and out with it comes Arsenault of the Mystics. 6:29 and time running. In under Maharaj. Clear lane to the bucket. Margin back at 7. Nowlin. Nowlin crosses the big A. Furlong is there. Furlong to Nowlin. Nowlin looking. Double team. Furlong in the paint. And And yes, it's a tray. Très bien, Mademoiselle Bouchard with the 3. And Feasby comes in, Furlong comes out. I am not sure, there it is, okay. Ian, I was having a moment with the score clock. Remember last season?
Oh, yeah.
Piercy, no. Mitchell to Nowlin. Nowlin for the Mounties, slowing it down just a piece. In a 2, number 12, and Bouchard. Up and no, off the rim. Arsenault gets the rebound, speeds down the court, in under. Maharaj is there. Nice give and go, sets up the deuce for the Mystics. Margin at 6, 48-42, Mystics. In under, up and no, rolls out, rolls over. But number 12 did her best, Mitchell. McCabe into the paint, McCabe up, no. Quality D. McCabe stepped out of bounds. Here's number 22 coming in for Amadou. Amadou in for the Mystics. Edinger O'Leary comes back. And Piercy will come out. Edinger O'Leary will inbound it. Fuller. Amadou. No. Arsenault with the rebound. And the margin stretches to 8. It is 50-42 Mystics. Bouchard in traffic. Bouchard looking, wants a way in. Here is Feasby to Bouchard. Bouchard to Mumford. Mumford triple covered. Mitchell up, Mitchell down. Drops the deuce. Gets a side order of free throws with it.
Just one, but it's still good.
Arsenault's second, team first. Nowlin out, Samar in. Mitchell at the line. Yes. 5 the margin now. Arsenault, Edinger O'Leary. Ball is up, ball is down. It's a tray off of Hannah Fuller. 8 the spread once again. Mumford. Bouchard in traffic. Fouled on the way in. 14 with the chop. That is Edinger O'Leary. Her second, team second. Bouchard inbound for Mount A. The give is to Mumford. Mumford in traffic. Mumford piercing. Mumford to Samar. Feasby. Bouchard. Yes! A tray from Bouchard. Back to 5 the spread. Arsenault looking. Arsenault with it. Finds Edinger O'Leary. Edinger O'Leary driving up. No. Arsenault won't go. Ball to Mystics. Piercy in, Arsenault out. And Strickland in and Fuller out.
Feasby with the steal on that inbound pass. She comes in and lays the ball up and rolls just off the front of the rim.
She'll want to try that again, get the instant replay of sorts. Amadou to McCabe. McCabe up, McCabe with the tray. Reestablish the margin at 8. A collision, a foul. McCabe had the foul. We got 22 on the clock, I'm not sure.
That was the last foul. They just haven't put this one up yet.
Oh, okay. Mitchell, no, Mitchell had a touch. Ball to the Mystics.
Unless they put 22 up by mistake instead of 20 by mistake.
Yeah, Piercy had 17 minutes. Oh, Edinger O'Leary had 18. So certainly one of the hard-working Mystics out there. Piercy with it. Piercy now. Piercy looking. Piercy driving. Back behind. Tight coverage by Feasby. Edinger O'Leary. 2:49 left in the third quarter. Mounties TV at mta.ca. We've got viewers in England. We've got viewers in different parts of Canada. And comes down Amadou. Foul. Let's see. Hold on Mumford. Her third team first. Martin takes off Mumford. Edinger O'Leary will inbound it for Mount St. Vincent. You're watching ACAA TV. I'm Steve Ridlington, Ian Allen on board as well, and other members of our broadcast crew. Thank you so much. Amadou with it, Amadou. Long shot, no, won't drop, and Martin with the rebound. Rebound to Bouchard, Bouchard looking, Bouchard. Coming back, Bouchard down through, and there is Feasby. Feasby looking, Feasby to Mitchell. Bouchard up, no, wide of the basket. Back comes Piercy. Piercy making it our move. She bobs, she weaves. She's got Edinger O'Leary with the tray. Oh my, margin of double digits. Yes. Margin at 11 as the third quarter has been dominated by these Mystics. And just as we say that, back comes Mitchell. It is 9 now on the spread. Piercy looking, Piercy. Strickland no, rebound Martin. Martin with it, Martin looking, Martin down the right side, Martin. Finds support in Simard. Simard up. Simard to Bouchard. Bouchard driving. Bouchard still with it. Simard up. Simard no. Rebound is taken by Maharaj. Jump ball. It will go to the Mystics. Strickland is coming out. 13 is in, that is Straker. We've got a timeout, I believe, yes. Timeout called by the Mounties. Ian, third quarter dominated by the Mount St. Vincent Mystics.
Large portion of that has just been, they've been getting open looks outside. They've been making those deep shots. Both of these teams, if they get on a roll from outside, can run the score quickly. It's just that at this point it's looking like Mount A might need to put a little bit more pressure on those outside shooters to make sure that they don't have time to set as well for the shots. Other than that, it's been back and forth, good pressure both sides. That's probably been the majority of the difference in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Absolutely. All right, here's a name we much remember. Michelle Carroll reaching out. We'll just wait for the note to open up. Timeout. Mount St. Vincent ball. Inbounded by Piercy. Piercy guarded by Feasby. Feasby find Maharaj. Maharaj coming down through the big center crest. Arsenault with it. Arsenault in under. This is Marshall. Mounties get the ball back. All right, here we come. Martin in, Martin up, no, rebound. Maharaj. 31 seconds left in the quarter. 13 is there, 13 under, no, won't go. They fight for it. Last touch, ball will go to blue. Last touch there by Straker. 2-4 on the clock.
They're actually getting it reset back to the 16 seconds when the ball went out of bounds because it wasn't a reset situation.
Straker, Maharaj. Maharaj finds Piercy. Piercy looking, Piercy up, Piercy, yes. It's a deuce, but stretches the margin to double digits. 11 now, 61-50 for the Mystics. Samar. Roberts looking, Roberts up, Roberts no. That is the quarter, Ian. 61-50, an 11-point spread. We've got a 2-minute break, and just want to acknowledge a fan of the Mystics and certainly a fan of our broadcast. This is Michelle Carroll touching base from St. John's, Newfoundland, and who will ever forget Maria Carroll, the star indeed of the Mystics back in the day. Hi, Steve. Looking at and listening to your coverage of the Mount St. Vincent Mount A game. Appreciate your and Ian's dedication to covering university sports. Great to see ACAA competition back for the season and your crew behind the mic once again. Go Mystics, go. Hope all is well with you these days. Take care, Michelle. It is, and I'm still campaigning hard, Michelle, and it's an opinion by a man of one looking to have number 32 retired at Mount St. Vincent, but nobody listening to me. Michelle, thanks so much for joining us. Great to hear from you. Ian Allen, great match, and it continues, but the Mounties will have to dig a little deeper if they want to squeeze that margin back to manageable level.
Little better shot selection on the offensive end, but Mount is making it tough for them because they're pressuring them no matter where the ball is. And the other side of that one is Mount A also has to up their pressure on the outside shooters when Mount's down in their end. Just little things, but it's put that spread out to just barely double digits right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if this one's back to 2 or 3 points before the game's done.
All right. Bit of a wake-up call. I'm sure we can see the huddle for the Mounties. Pretty intense discussions there. And don't forget the pedigree on this Mystic squad. 4 out of the last 5 seasons have been title seasons for Mount St. Vincent. And the only fly in the ointment was, of course, no championships in 2020, 2021. And then immediately prior to that, the last ACAA champion prior to this 5-season dynasty of the Mystics were, in fact, the Mount Allison Mounties. So,
yeah, Mystics have got a little bit of an up on some teams because right now, because one of their top guards right now is Piercy. She's 3rd year. They have 4 other guards who are either 4th or 5th year. And then also with the other one, Maharaj, who's a 5th-year forward, seems to be handling the ball an awful lot on the way up and once the ball gets in near the front. So that gives them a lot of experience moving the ball, especially on the offensive end.
All right, Bouchard will inbound the ball. Once again to the Samars and the Bouchard families up in Timmins area of Ontario. Great to have Northern Ontario with us, and I can bet that it's probably not 18 degrees in Timmins this afternoon. Let us know, please, what's happening there. I imagine temperatures decidedly more seasonal.
And meanwhile here, it looks like we've started having a discussion whether the possession arrow get reset properly on a jump ball. They're just trying to determine who actually should have the ball for the throw-in.
All right, a little bit of an official's timeout. Yeah, watched the CFL game out of Winnipeg, yes, or Calgary, I guess it was. And,
yes, it was. Yeah, snow on the field for the first half.
Absolutely. They're working it out now. An important discussion taking place on the floor. All right, want to say also, just in some notes in the absence of other content, Mount St. Vincent beat number 1 Mount A 58-39 in the 2022-2023 ACAA championship game. And MSVU subsequently placed 7th out of the 8 teams at Nationals in the 2022-2023 season. Nowlin up, Nowlin no, short, and Samar with the rebound. She'll go to Nowlin once again. Nowlin will go, yes, there's a deuce. It's a deuce. Margin is squeezed, back to single digits now. It is Mystics ball, inbounding by Piercy. Piercy with it, Piercy looking. What you're saying about Maharaja, she knows the positions she's got to be in, long distance. Oh, drops off the glass and in for Straker. 12 now the spread, the most so far. Feasby up, Feasby no, rebound. Arsenault of the Mystics. Mystics to Marshall. Marshall driving, Marshall looking, Marshall to Maharaj. Maharaj in the paint, out. She'll go to Piercy. Piercy in, Piercy up, Piercy no, rebound. Marshall goes up, no, it was indeed off of Straker.
The ball went out off of Samard.
Okay.
Mount St. Vincent retains possession.
Yep, thank you.
13 on the shot clock.
Edinger O'Leary back in. She, like Piercy, has been off the court long enough for water. Oh my. Edinger O'Leary was the meat in a Mountie sandwich there. 8:49 to play in this fourth quarter. Mounties trail by 12. Edinger O'Leary. Wow. Took its time, but said yes eventually, Ian.
Quite often referred to as a friendly rim.
She was 3 for 4 in the first half.
Made both of those. The second one was clean, nothing but net.
Bouchard. Nowlin. Mumford. Mumford looks. Mumford down for 2. Want to tell Jerry out in Calgary that Jillian has played steady. We can say that. Made a great contribution today. Nowlin. Interception. Nowlin. Coming down the court. Nowlin is there. Nowlin looking. Nowlin. Ball goes out. It'll be Mountie ball. Nowlin will do the honors. Okay, substitution. Strickland in, Marshall out. This is Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby driving. Here's Nowlin. Nowlin looking. Nowlin up. Nowlin down for 2. 10 the spread now. 8 minutes, 5 seconds and counting. You're here at McCormick Gym, Mount Allison University. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen on board as well. Arsenault. Strickland, no, short. And Mumford, ball comes to Samar. Samar streaks down the court, gets the ball to Bouchard. Bouchard looking. Bouchard to Samar, to Bouchard. 14 seconds. They'll go to Feasby. Feasby up, Feasby down, Feasby no. Rebound to Piercy. Piercy to Maharaj. Maharaj driving, Maharaj up. Maharaj with the deuce. Quality play throughout the game from number 10 of this afternoon, it must be said. Margin back to 12. Feasby up, Feasby no. Rebound taken by Arsenault. And Samar knows.
Yeah, she just stepped in a little too solid, out of position, made contact, got the foul called.
Push it is. Her second, team second. Mounties. Fuller in. McCabe is there. Edinger O'Leary, Piercy, and Arsenault. .709 in the fourth quarter remaining up there. Arsenault, Edinger O'Leary drops it. It's a tray. Oh my, in 15 now the margin. Mounties. Go for the jumper. Possession to the Mystics. Looks like the young lady from Football Ball Patrol is now mopping the gym floor. So an all-arounder. All right, thank you to the young people that are helping out here at McCormick Gym. 6:43 to play in the fourth quarter. Mystics have built up a 15-point lead. This is Piercy. Oh, this is Fuller. Fuller, yes, it's a tray. Ian Allen. Coach Skabar wants to talk. The Mystics, their foot firmly on the accelerator.
Yeah, the major difference so far is in that last few minutes has definitely been those outside shots again. Mounties been putting them up but not making a lot of them. They've been close. They're not. Once they start making a couple, they'll be on that run and they'll be doing the same. They can score at the same pace that the Mount is doing right now. Right now, Coach Skabar, I'm fairly certain what he's doing is just trying to get them to settle down, make sure they've got their defensive assignments so players aren't that wide open for those long shots.
All right. 6:28 left in the fourth quarter. Mystics 74 and the Mounties 56. Spread at, how's my math, 18. That's the historical geographer going for math, Ian. I don't know.
It came out well, though. You were dead on.
All right. All right, Jerry Mumford out in Calgary. Oh my goodness. Jillian's backyard hoop surrounded by snow. Jerry, enjoy your beautiful weather. Let's go Mounties. Jerry and Val Mumford out in Calgary. And yes, ma'am, got some snow out there, Jerry, for sure. Okay, the Samars are checking in. -6 with the wind chill in Timmins. Burr and Michelle will be enjoying Sackville weather next weekend. Michelle, thanks so much for that. And we are in the balmy southeast corner of New Brunswick this afternoon. Wow. Nowhere to go, but Fuller manages to get it to women in blue. This is Arsenault, 5:53. McCabe, 7 seconds. Piercy driving, Piercy looking. Piercy still there. McCabe No, can't beat the clock. Mountie ball, possession to the Mounties.
Yeah, much better perimeter pressure there by the Mount A defense. It made all the difference. They had to force a shot, so it wasn't as easy to look.
Kisadra Smith in for the Mystics.
And
Timeout. Mounties.
timeout was called by the Mystics.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Let's remind folks that there is a men's game coming up at approximately 4 p.m. Atlantic time. Tyler Vincent will have the call for you on that one as the men's squads from the two institutions represented by these women's team will take to the court. And if the women's game is any indication, that should be a top-notch game as well. 5:41 remaining in regulation. Mounties trail by 16. So is this can we call this a statement game by Mount St. Vincent, Ian, or is it just a sign of two quality teams coming together and this is the way the cookie is crumbling this afternoon?
I don't know if it's a little early in the season to call it a statement game, but it definitely gets Mount St. Vincent a little bit more solid position within their own heads.
Yep.
Which for the ACAA basketball, it doesn't matter whether it's women or men playing. Players have to have their heads focused on what they're doing and not thinking about what's happened.
Absolutely. Mounties coming back from the huddle. And here we come. Ball will be inbounded by Furlong. Furlong to Bouchard. Bouchard guarded by Smith. And Smith with the steal, looking. Edinger O'Leary in under. That is McCabe. Arsenault. Nowlin shadowing. Nowlin. Yes. Arsenault essentially tripped over the center line and
just about it. She went down to get the ball, and her knee was on the line, which means it's back. She's in the back court. Violation. It's Mount A ball near center.
Bouchard inbounds. There's Edinger O'Leary with the steal and drops it easily. 18 the spread. Mumford looking. Mumford to Furlong. Bouchard down the right side. Bouchard. Smith. Foul. 5 with the push. Smith appears to be okay.
Yeah, she made the contact when she reached in for the ball. That's what we're called. Just the follow through on the contact is when she got knocked to the floor, but it was because she was out of position to start off with.
Shaken but okay for Smith fans.
Yeah, first year guard coming in and playing for Mount. She's doing a really good job so far.
Bouchard with the tray. It's a long way back in 4:55 or less. They trail by 15 to the Mounties. Fuller, Edinger O'Leary, broken up, foul on the play. White 13 with the hold, that is Nowlin. Nowlin's first, team third. Piercy coming back, Smith coming out, and Piercy, Marshall, Edinger O'Leary. Many minutes for the Mystics this afternoon. And a great contribution, it might be said. Foul.
A little too much pressure by Nowlin on that one. She got called for the block.
Called for the block. That's her second, team fourth. 4:35 left. Piercy to inbound. 14 on the clock, on the shot clock at least. Inbound, Arsenault. Arsenault to Edinger O'Leary to give to McCabe. McCabe looking, McCabe up. McCabe with the deuce. 17 the spread now. 4:21 and counting. Bouchard. And here is, no, won't drop for Furlong. Mountie ball, however. Mountie ball, however. Smith coming in, Piercy coming out. Steve Ridlington with you on play-by-play. Ian Allen, our analyst. Our thanks to our broadcast crew here as well, ACAA TV. Thanks to our correspondents across Canada and indeed viewers in England today as well. Thank you for being with us via our mailbox. Always fun to know where our viewers are checking in from. Keep up the great work, Mounties. Cheering Jillian and the Mounties from England. That's Amanda Mumford once again. Thank you very much. Here's Maharaj. And that was Fuller. Maharaj, yes, it's a tray. 20 now the spread. And wind out of the sails of the Mounties at the moment. Furlong to number 14, that is Alexander. Nowlin up, Nowlin in, she gets a tray. 81-64. Arsenault in under, Maharaj up, down for the deuce. Do we have the responsibility, Ian, of picking a player of the game?
We don't really. There isn't one actually put out, but if
okay.
I think we might both be leaning in the same direction for Maharaj because she's been outstanding on both ends of the court the entire time she's been out there.
Absolutely, it would be my pick if we were empowered to do so. A quality game from number 10, Nalini Maharaj. Nowlin says, yep, okay, just that inquisitive look.
It was sort of the who, me? But yeah, no, she came around and she got sort of almost a hip check type going in, even though she's the one that went down. The contact was her responsibility.
Never in our broadcast coverage have we seen the who, me look before, have we, Ian?
Not often, no, not often.
Arsenault, no go on the first.
And which is unusual for her because she's a top-notch free throw shooter.
Yep.
She does drop the second one.
Yep. 84, no, not corrected yet, I don't think.
That score is 84-66. Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Just rolled out again.
Bouchard. No. Won't go. Drain plug in the tub. Mitchell is, look at Nowlin. Atlantic Grand Prix wrestling on the basketball floor. Tough play by tough players. Ball two of the Mystics. Arsenault with it. She'll inbound it. Covered by Feasby. 2:21 left. Nikki Arsenault. That senior leadership, if you will. Maharaj fights for it. Martin is there. Foul. McCabe called. Fuller out. Edinger O'Leary in. Number 8 coming in for the Mounties. That's Hilary Shea. Shea is a fourth-year, 5'3" athlete out of Bedford, NS. Feasby with it. Feasby driving. Feasby. Nowlin. No. Rolls off the rim and out. Piercy.
Yeah, the reach around when Nowlin reached around for the ball, she caught the Mount player on the arm. Way more arm than ball. But
her fourth. Nowlin comes out. Hempel comes back in. Mitchell checked in with coach. Arsenault to the line. Arsenault up, Arsenault no. Shooting one. She went 2 for 2 in the first half. Little less sparkling than that in the second. Ball up, ball no. Piercy with the rebound. 13 on the clock and counting, single digits on the shot clock. McCabe, Edinger O'Leary, Arsenault up, Arsenault with the tray. Little salt in the wounds here now, Ian. 87-66, 133. Feasby looking, Feasby finds Shea to Mitchell. Mitchell with it, Mitchell up, Mitchell down for 2. Arsenault. Edinger O'Leary out, Strickland in, McCabe out, and Amadou in.
And that's a nice little feature inside the 2-minute mark at the end of the game, in the last quarter, regulation time. If you can actually, home team can make they can make that substitution if they're scored on. Same way as timeouts.
Okay.
The timeout situation can be done anywhere during the game, though.
Amadou looking, Amadou up, Amadou fights for it. Out with it comes number 13, that is Straker. Piercy with it, Piercy guarded. Straker, under a minute, 56. Smith up, Smith no. Rebound, Amadou, Martin reaching in and around. White 15, hold.
Foul the Mounties, number 15, Allison Martin. That's her second team fifth.
Her second team fifth, 51.3. Amadou to the line.
At the line for the Mystics, number 22, Samaya Amadou.
Amadou will try again. Ball up, ball down. And this is Feasby. 48 seconds. Feasby stops, Feasby up, Feasby shot, Feasby left. Her GPS will be recalculating in. All right, here we go, 41 seconds left. Thank you so much to all of our correspondents at our Mountie mailbox. Always a pleasure to have you on board, and we appreciate your participation. Fans across the nation and overseas tonight in the UK, or it would be the UK when they are watching. Piercy to the line. Yes.
That's her first team fifth.
So for both these teams, Ian, it's first time in a league game. It'll give food for thought on both sides, guiding training and practice, and as they prepare for their next matches.
Yeah, where both these teams will be up near the top of the standings, it gives them both chance to have a good look, coaches to have a good look at what they need to concentrate on in the coming weeks.
Feasby torn asunder from the sphere. 25.6 seconds. Mystics 90, Mounties 68. You've been watching ACAA TV. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, we're just having a slight adjustment made to the shot clock. There was 22 on the clock, which seems a little much, so they've moved it down to 20, which is much closer to what it should actually be.
There is Fuller with it. 22 seconds. I wonder if they're just going to bounce this out, Ian.
They'll work. They'll take a shot because they can't run the clock out with the ball in their hands.
Fuller got 5, 4. Better do it soon. Smith. Oh. Go for the possession change.
Yep, they're just courteous enough to do that. Mount A will inbound the ball, and should just hold it right there until the clock runs out.
Hempel. And there it is. Final score, Mount St. Vincent University Mystics 90. The Mount Allison University Mounties 68. Ian, in a few words, your feelings about that second half and indeed the game in its entirety.
Good basketball, both sides. The major difference on that was the outside shooting again. Mount got on a run and was making some solid shots. Mount A seemed to be forcing the ball a little bit on a couple of choices, but they were still getting some decent looks. Ball just wasn't dropping for them. We saw the ball bounce a number of times on the rim and just not go in. Little things like that just get a little more comfortable. It doesn't really matter how much they played preseason. This is the first regular season game, so both teams are sort of having to reevaluate where their own headspace is.
Yep, and unofficially, Ian, the Steve and Ian MVP in this game. We'd like to recognize, totally unofficially, however, number 10 of the Mystics, Nalini Maharaj, for a quality game over the duration. Defensively, offensively, she played her part in the Mystics' victory. All right, the final score, ladies and gentlemen, from McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville. Mount St. Vincent University Mystics 90, the Mount Allison University Mounties 68. Thanks for being with us, everyone. Look forward to seeing you next time here on ACAA TV. From the McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville, I'm Steve Ridlington. Good afternoon.